Ladies and gentlemen, hear me today. 2026 is not just another year on the calendar. No, 2026 is a door to your destiny. And I'm standing here to tell you something that might sting a little, but it's the truth you need to hear. If you do not seize this year, if you do not rise up and take your life seriously, 2026 will pass you by and you'll wonder, where did my time go? Time is the one thing you cannot buy back, you cannot borrow, and you cannot cheat. Every second wasted is a piece of your life gone forever. So today I'm here to shake you awake, to light a fire under your dreams, and to make you ask yourself, am I ready to step into the life I've been destined for, or will I waste another year? Let me break it down for you, because this year, 2026, is your year if you refuse to waste it. Time waits for no one. Listen carefully, because this is the hard truth that most of us try to ignore. Every second, every minute, every hour that slips by in your life is gone forever. You can't rewind it. You can't borrow it, and you can't stop it. 2026 is coming, whether you're ready or not. And if you do not act with intention, if you do not seize every moment, it will pass you by like a river flowing fast and unstoppable. Some of us live our lives thinking there will always be another tomorrow, thinking we have time to chase our dreams later, thinking we can fix everything someday. But someday is a trap. It is an illusion that keeps you comfortable while your potential slips through your fingers. Life doesn't wait for your excuses. Life doesn't pause for your hesitation. Life doesn't slow down to accommodate your doubts or fears. The clock is ticking right now. Every moment you spend distracted, every moment you waste complaining or procrastinating is a moment that will never return. You may not feel the weight of it today, but the years will accumulate. And one day you will wake up and realize that the life you dreamed of is still just a dream because you didn't take the first step when you had the chance. Time is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what resources you have. The same 24 hours are given to everyone, and what separates the successful from the stagnant is how they use those hours. You must decide to honor your time as if it were gold, because it is more valuable than anything else. Stop waiting for perfect circumstances. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop waiting for permission from anyone else. Right now, in this very second, is your opportunity to take ownership of your life, to move with urgency, to make deliberate choices, and to pursue what sets your soul on fire. Because once 2026 arrives, the moments you waste cannot be reclaimed, and the life you could have lived will be a memory of what might have been. The question is, will you let it slip through your hands, or will you rise, act, and make this year count as if your very destiny depends on it? It does. Defining your vision is not just about having dreams, it's about having a clear picture of the life you are determined to live. Many people drift through life without a map, without a destination, without a compass to guide them, and as a result, they wander aimlessly, wondering why success, purpose, and fulfillment always seem just out of reach. But when you define your vision, everything changes. Suddenly your actions have direction, your choices have meaning, and your days have purpose. Your vision is the blueprint of your life. It tells you what to pursue, what to prioritize, and what to leave behind. Without a vision, you are like a ship on a stormy sea with no rudder, tossed by every circumstance, reacting to every challenge, and controlled by every distraction. But when you have a clear vision, nothing can move you off course. You know where you are going, and you refuse to settle for anything less than what aligns with that purpose. Defining your vision requires courage. It requires asking yourself the hard questions. Who am I meant to be? What am I here to accomplish? What kind of life do I refuse to settle for? And then you must take the answers seriously. You must write them down, speak them over your life, and make them so clear that even in moments of doubt, your vision pulls you forward. Your vision becomes your standard, your measure, your calling. It keeps you awake when laziness tries to lure you. It gives you strength when fear whispers lies. And it reminds you that the work you are doing today is building the reality you want tomorrow. And here's the truth. People with a vision are unstoppable. because they are not easily swayed by the opinions of others. They are not paralyzed by setbacks, and they are not distracted by the noise of the world. They have a destination, and nothing will stop them from arriving. So as you step into 2026, do not wander aimlessly. Define your vision. See it clearly in your mind, feel it in your heart, and pursue it relentlessly with everything you have. The life you want, the life you deserve, begins with a vision. Without it, you are lost. With it, you are unstoppable. Investing in yourself is the most powerful decision you can ever make, because your life is the one thing that truly belongs to you, and how you nurture it will determine the quality of your future. Too many people spend their lives giving their energy, their time, and their focus to everything else while neglecting the most important asset they have, themselves. But let me tell you something. If you do not sharpen your mind, strengthen your body, and nourish your spirit, nothing else will matter. Investing in yourself means committing to growth, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it feels inconvenient, even when it requires sacrifice. It means reading, learning, and expanding your knowledge so that you can see opportunities others miss. It means building skills that set you apart so that when doors open, you are ready to walk through them. It means taking care of your health, because a strong mind needs a strong body to operate at its highest potential. And it means feeding your spirit, your inner life, your character, because without integrity, without resilience, without faith, every success you achieve can crumble under pressure. Investing in yourself is not selfish. It is essential. Every dollar, every hour, every ounce of effort you put into becoming better, stronger, wiser, and more disciplined is never wasted. You are laying the foundation for a life of purpose and impact. And the reality is this: the world will not give you what you need. Opportunities will not come knocking because you are ready. They will come because you have created yourself as someone worthy of them. The more you invest in yourself, the more confident you become, the more resilient you become, and the more capable you become of handling the challenges that life throws at you. It is a lifelong commitment. It is the refusal to settle for mediocrity. It is the decision to rise above limitations, excuses, and setbacks. And here's the promise: the person who invests in themselves will never truly be poor, because they carry within them the tools, the knowledge, the discipline, and the faith to create abundance. So as you step into 2026, ask yourself, am I investing in the best version of me? Am I building a life that honors my potential? Because if you do not invest in yourself, no one else will, and time will not wait for you. This is your life, and the return on investing in yourself is nothing short of extraordinary. Cutting out distractions is one of the most powerful things you can do if you truly want to make 2026 the year your life changes. Distractions are everywhere. They are disguised as comfort, as entertainment, as harmless habits, as relationships that drain instead of empower. They steal your focus, your energy, and your time, and if you allow them to run your life, you will end up looking back with regret, wondering where all your days went. Every notification, every idle scroll, every meaningless conversation, every excuse is a thief in your life, taking pieces of your purpose without you even realizing it. But here is the truth: the moment you recognize them and cut them out, you reclaim your power, you reclaim your time, your energy, your focus, and your destiny. It's not enough to want success, to dream of a better life, or to pray for change while allowing distractions to rule your day. You have to act decisively. You have to identify what pulls you away from your goals and eliminate it. Toxic relationships, unproductive habits, self-doubt, fear, they all need to be faced and removed. Guard your mind and your time like a fortress, because what you allow in your life will determine the outcome of your life. If your attention is scattered, your efforts will be scattered. If your focus is divided, your results will be divided. But when you choose to be intentional, when you choose to prioritize what matters and remove what does not, miracles begin to happen. Doors open, opportunities appear, your productivity soars. You feel alive in ways you never imagined, because your energy is going toward the life you are meant to live, not toward distractions that lead nowhere. Cutting out distractions requires courage. It requires saying no to the things that comfort you but do not serve you. It requires discipline to stay consistent even when the world tempts you to wander. And the reward is freedom, the freedom to create, the freedom to grow, the freedom to accomplish the things you were put on this earth to do. So as you move through 2026, decide now that you will not let distractions steal your destiny. Focus, prioritize, eliminate, and protect what is most valuable, your time, your energy, and your life. The choice is yours. Taking bold action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. You can have all the dreams, all the plans, and all the vision in the world, but if you do not move, if you do not act, nothing will change. Too many people spend their lives waiting for perfect conditions, waiting for the stars to align, waiting for someone to give them permission. And while they wait, life keeps passing them by. Bold action means stepping out of your comfort zone and into the arena of possibility. It means risking failure, embracing uncertainty, and refusing to let fear dictate your choices. It is not reckless, it is intentional, it is not impulsive, it is deliberate. Bold action is the decision to take responsibility for your life and to refuse to be a spectator. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every success story has been written by people who dared to act when others hesitated. They understood that waiting for the right time is the enemy of progress and that the moment to move is always now. Bold action requires faith. The faith that you are capable, the faith that your efforts are not in vain, and the faith that even if you stumble, you will rise stronger. It is fueled by courage, perseverance, and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. When you take bold action, doors you never imagined begin to open. Opportunities appear, momentum builds, and confidence grows. Every step you take, even if it seems small, is a declaration that you are not content to drift through life. It is a statement that your dreams matter, your time matters, and your life matters. Bold action also teaches you lessons that comfort never could. It shows you your strength, your resilience, and your capacity to overcome obstacles. It separates those who talk about change from those who actually create it. So as you approach 2026, make a commitment to yourself. Stop waiting, stop hesitating, and stop doubting. Step forward, take risks, and move with purpose. Speak up, start that project, pursue that opportunity, and chase that dream with relentless determination. The life you want is not going to come to you while you sit on the sidelines. It comes to those who dare to act, to those who are willing to face fear, to those who refuse to waste another moment. Bold action is the heartbeat of transformation, and 2026 is the year to live it. Leaving a legacy is about more than just what you accomplish in your lifetime. It is about the impact you have on the world, the lives you touch, and the story that lives on long after you are gone. Every choice you make, every action you take, every word you speak is shaping the legacy you will leave behind. Too many people live their lives thinking only about today, thinking only about comfort, thinking only about themselves, and in doing so, they miss the chance to create something greater than themselves. But you were not created to live a small, ordinary life. You were designed to make a difference, to inspire, to uplift, and to leave a mark that cannot be erased. Leaving a legacy begins with intentionality. It begins with asking yourself the hard questions. How do I want to be remembered? What kind of life do I want to leave behind? What difference do I want to make in the lives of those around me? It is not about fame or fortune. It is about significance. It is about living in such a way that your actions ripple through the lives of others, creating a chain of influence that continues long after your time here. Every act of kindness, every moment of mentorship, every sacrifice made to lift others is part of the legacy you are building right now. And the truth is, legacy is not only for the powerful or wealthy. It is for anyone who chooses to live with purpose, courage, and love. Legacy requires vision, boldness, and consistency. It requires making choices today that your future self and future generations will thank you for. It requires the discipline to do what is right, even when it is hard, even when no one is watching, because true legacy is built in the quiet, unseen moments as much as in the grand gestures. As you step into 2026, remember this: your life is bigger than your circumstances, bigger than your challenges, and bigger than your fears. You have the power to leave a mark that inspires, changes, and transforms. The question is, will you live in a way that matters, or will you waste another year chasing what fades while neglecting what endures? Make this year the year you think beyond yourself. Build, create love, and give in ways that will echo through time. Your legacy begins today, and 2026 is the perfect year to make sure it is extraordinary. And now, as we come to the end of this moment together, I want you to hear me clearly. 2026 is not a year to drift. It is not a year to settle. It is not a year to waste. This is your time. This is your season. The choices you make in the next days, the actions you take in the next hours, the decisions you commit to in the next moments will determine the trajectory of your life. I am standing here not just to inspire you, but to challenge you, to shake you awake from complacency, and to remind you that your life is far too precious to live small, far too powerful to live ordinary, and far too short to leave undone the things you were created to do. Listen, the world will not pause for you. The clock is ticking and time waits for no one. But here is the good news. Every sunrise, every breath, every heartbeat is an opportunity to reclaim your destiny, to take bold action, and to move toward the life you were meant to live. You have the vision, you have the power, and you have the ability to create a life that matters. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let distractions steal your focus. Don't let excuses rob you of your greatness. I want you to leave here today with a commitment in your heart, a fire in your spirit, and a determination in your soul that 2026 will be the year you stop wasting your life and start living with purpose, passion, and power. Make bold moves. Invest in yourself. Define your vision. Cut out what does not serve you. Take risks and leave a legacy that will echo far beyond your time. The world is waiting for the greatness that only you can bring. Stand up, step out, move forward. And when 2026 is over, let it be said that you did not just live, you lived with intention, with courage, and with destiny in your hands. The choice is yours. The time is now.